What are you asking about it? It is the monthly special. We will get there, the ultimate anti-aging molecule. Well, let's talk about one of the cornerstones of the line, and that is Andrew's Coenzyme Q10. It's something that, again, I could speak to because I give this really the acclaim of the secret to my success. I never go a day without Andrew's CoQ10. We're gonna learn a lot in a little bit of time, but Andrew was really responsible for introducing it to the mass market here at HSN and of course the country many years ago. A lot of us have maybe seen CoQ10 in the big box stores, in the discount stores, in the pharmacies, drugstores, and supermarkets. When you take those CoQ10 products and you put them up against Andrew's, there is a clear winner, and it's not those guys, it's this. Andrew, why is your CoQ10 so different to other ones that you can buy?
Well, I think the first thing that we do that's different is I actually respect CoQ10.
Right.
I respect how important it is. We brought CoQ10, I think, over before any other company. My first product with CoQ10 was in 1984.
Wow.
I wasn't aware of any other company in America that had a CoQ10 product. Of course, we had to bring it over from its original natural manufacturer in Japan. And CoQ10 is an ingredient that's essential for all energy production. It is the most common sense energy ingredient that anyone could ever contemplate taking. Nothing comes close. Stimulants are just that, stimulants.
Yes.
They give you a boost and then they leave you crashing on the other end. CoQ10 is necessary for energy production in every one of your trillions of cells. And as far as I'm concerned, the smartest way to enhance our energy is to make sure that every one of our cells has the tools they need, because every cell in our body is dependent on making its own energy. It can't rely on any of its neighbors. And our CoQ10, as much as we respect CoQ10 for its unique ability to support our metabolism, our ability to produce energy, our ability to protect our cells, we recognize it can't do its work on its own. So my CoQ10 product is the most comprehensive CoQ10 product in the world. It has a special form of B12 because CoQ10 and B12 work very closely together. The same with folic acid, a special form of folic acid that everyone could metabolize and use, because most folic acid, that's not the case. So it's the most sophisticated BComplex. It's the most sophisticated energy support product you're going to find. And that's because as important as CoQ10 is, as valuable as it is, right, it can't do it on its own. And it's naive and it's a bit disrespectful. What other companies do is they just give you the CoQ10. And then, of course, there's a whole bunch of random additives and things they put in their product, which all my products, ultrafine powder, easy to swallow, will never upset your stomach. It just gives you what you want, what you need, and nothing else.
So let me tell you, there are 3,500 five-star reviews on HSN. Most products on the network have 10 to 20 reviews. This has 3,500 out of a total of just over 4,000. So as you can see, the majority are rated perfectly. And
almost
the others,
90%.
Right. And
yeah,
the
almost,
others,
it's like vitamin D, over 90% were five-star reviews.
Yeah.
Same with CoQ10. And I mean, that sounds surprising that any product can be so unanimously positively reviewed.
Right.
But given the amount of energy and the 37 years of experience that goes into
Yes.
making the world's best CoQ10 product, monitoring and listening to your feedback, transforming this product as opportunities presented, it's no wonder that it's virtually perfectly reviewed.
And forgive me for being this bold, but for anybody watching, I know this is a big thing to say, but I am saying if you have a CoQ10 product now and that you take, if you put yours up against this, this will win every single time. If you're gonna take a CoQ10, let's take the very best. I wanna show you the pricing because it's about to expire. The pricing expires in 32 minutes. You can see here the normal pricing, if I jump to the 240, which is what most people shop for, is $200. If you order it in the next 30 minutes, you get it for $139.90. That saves you $60, and of course, they are all on FlexPay as well. So we appreciate the extra special savings. I'll read a quick 2 reviews. and then we'll kind of wrap up on CoQ10. We have 3 minutes left or so. We like to get through as many products as possible. This review says it all, top of the line ingredients. With so many CoQ10 products on the market, this is the finest ingredients that doesn't upset your stomach and boosts your energy. I'm a customer for life. Thank you, Andrew, for educating us and bringing the finest products available to HSN. Awesome. My doctor told me to start taking CoQ10. She said at my age, my body doesn't make as much as I need. After about 2 weeks, I personally could tell I had more energy during the day. If I miss a day or two, I can really tell the difference. I only use this brand of supplement whenever my doctor tells me I need something. My doctor can see the difference too. Andrew, there's a lot of us, many of us, most of us, that struggle with fatigue. We get halfway through the day and we're reaching for the energy drinks, we're reaching for the extra cup of coffee. A lot of us are dealing with multiple things in our lives, and that can cause a lot of stress, obviously. CoQ10, you use the phrase a sense of well-being. That's what I feel with CoQ10, as well as the extra boost in energy.
Most things we do for energy are not particularly healthy. They come with consequences. We do what we need to do, whether it's caffeine, coffee, sugar, unhealthy snacks, but we do what we need to do to have the energy we need to conduct our lives, to live our lives. And certainly our lives now are more difficult than they've ever been. But CoQ10 is the one time where you don't have to feel guilty, where you can feel good about making a decision to support your body's systems for producing the energy we desperately need. One of the most common complaints, that it's almost kind of a throwaway complaint when we go to the doctor, is that we're tired. We just don't feel as good as we used to. And I think doctors have grown weary and tired of hearing it themselves. So it's kind of a complaint without a response. That, yeah, you're just getting older, it's the way it is. Life is stressful, it's the way it is. I think it's just something that there's no solution to it, but if we look how our body works, and our energy-producing systems in our body rely on CoQ10, absolutely central molecule to all of that going on. Yet, after we pass the age of 20 or 25, our CoQ10 levels go down. If we look at the efficiency of all of the key organs in our body, as CoQ10 levels go down, they function less efficiently. Why? Because their function is based upon their ability to produce their vital energy. So it's no wonder that our sense of energy and our feeling of energy, or lack, which we call fatigue, is directly related to a lifetime of steadily decreasing availability of CoQ10. And it's also why a product like this, of 4,000 reviews, 3,500 of them are 5-star reviews. That CoQ10 is without compare. And the way we go about making CoQ10, the 37 years experience of doing it, is also without compare. We rely on no one else to make it for us. Again, like all of my products, we make the product ourselves because no one could make it the same way. No one can make it as pure and as uniquely as we do. And that unique process is what gives you this unique experience and opportunity.
I really hope you give it a go. I think it's a wonderful discovery. You feel good about how it's made, what's inside, knowing that you're buying the most comprehensive, quite simply, to Andrew's point, the world's best CoQ10 product that exists. I understand the temptation, and we've talked about this often, of going to the big box store and seeing these incredibly priced products and the savings and the big flashy advertising. But when you price it dollar for dollar, capsule for capsule, Andrew, you're not spending more for your product, but you're getting so much more.
Well, when you look at this product as basically a separate B12, a separate BComplex,
yes,
a separate 5-MTHF, our special form of folic acid, a separate vitamin C, and then a separate CoQ10.
Yeah.
So when you look at it like that, all of a sudden, it's like a mini multivitamin.
Yes.
And again, I don't think hopefully I give other manufacturers credit, even though they don't make the products themselves, that they know darn well that CoQ10 relies on these other ingredients to deliver its benefits on a cellular level. Yet they choose not to make the formula comprehensive enough. And yet, despite how comprehensive our formula is, CoQ10, 30 years ago, if you wanted 200 milligrams of CoQ10, it was going to be $2 a capsule. Today, our product, to get 200 milligrams in the large size, I think you're looking at somewhere in the neighborhood, I think it's about 40 cents a capsule or so.
Right.
So it's a product that, despite the vitamin C, the B-complex, B12, folic acid, biotin, and the 200 milligrams of CoQ10, it's still an incredibly affordable product that once you try it, you'll never want to be without it.
Pricing goes up in 28 minutes, so please do not miss out on this one. Tomorrow, if you call in, it's going to be $200. If you get it today, it's $139.90. Let's move to our next one. This time